That's right. Hey, what's up, Layton?
What's up?
Good to see you again, man. You too, man. Hey, here we are back at Sunnyvale Skatepark, and today we're gonna work on backside ollies, okay? We're gonna fire these off from the beginning all the way to doing it in transition, okay? So anybody, beginner to advanced, can watch and learn with us.
Let's do it.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Let me see ollie on flat ground. Good. Next, let me see ollie to fakie on the bank ramp. That's it. Next, check out the blue lines here I taped off. These blue lines are about 2.5 feet long, and there's about 2.5 feet in between, right here in the middle. I want you to start back there so you have enough time to push, get your feet set up on your board. Now I want you to be in ollie position. So go from riding position to ollie position, but you're gonna keep your front foot more into riding position, which means toes closer to the edge. So jump on your board right now. Let me see ollie position. Good. Let me see riding position. Toes over the edge more. So heels and toes kind of matching. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like if you're just kind of cruising around. Now, keep your front foot where it is. Now put your back foot in ollie position. That's it. So the whole reason for this is so that you can lean in over your toes while you're in the air, right? Because if you go back to ollie position and you're just on the balls of your feet, when you start to lean over, like if I push you and you start to lean over your toes, like you have to fall off your board, okay? So now I want you to put that front foot back up so the toes are kind of hanging over, front foot in riding position. Good, and back foot on the tail to ollie. Now, like if I push you just a little bit, you can lean more on that toe. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. See, because that front foot's there, now it's ready to catch you. So, and that's gonna come into a huge play once we get into transition. So for now, I want you to warm up to get used to that. So go ahead, push, set your feet up in that backside ollie position, front foot in riding position, back foot on the ollie position, pump up into your carve, and try to ollie that gap in between the blue lines.
Notice his foot position as he improves.
So bending down in the beginning right here, stay tucked down, big pop. Good, good, good. Bending down. Good. A little bit better. Oh! Remember, keep that head in. That's it. Hey, best one yet. Now, feel how smooth that was, yeah. Right? You might land not leaning in enough, so then your board pauses, like I was saying. And then when that pause, it's like, it totally just breaks your rhythm, right? That's why I have the tape on the ramp, is to get you to match that angle. So now I want you to smooth it out even more by adding more speed, right? That extra momentum will carry you through when you land. Go ahead, throw it down, those feet set up, head in. Good. You want to follow the path of least resistance. Yeah. So as I always say, imagine the path the ball would take. So look at my starting point. If I'm straight up and down, look, I roll my ball. Look, my ball just wants to go straight up and come straight back down. So what I mean is start from the outside more. So look, if I come over here closer to the edge and now I roll my ball, look, my ball wants to make a big arch. So my ball wants to make a bigger, broader turn. And that'll give you extra time to lean in, and you won't have to lean in so tight. It won't be such a tight landing. This is like one of the biggest pro tips with this. Front foot is control foot, back foot is pop foot.
I always had it in the middle, like I was doing ollies, or kind of like doing like a backside ollie.
And that's why a lot of times when you land, you'll kind of stumble over.
Or the board will fly behind
exactly, you. And that's sketchy. Hanging those toes, head in. Good, good, good. Everything looks fantastic. Try your hardest to keep your shoulders with your board. Yeah. Okay, you're over rotating your shoulders a little bit from that kind of kick turn motion. You don't need to do that. Treat this more of the carve into your pop, okay? Perfect, dude. So much better. Make sure to start with that broad turn, and then as you get more comfortable and you start to build that confidence of leaning in and landing, leaning in more, then you can tighten that turn for a more straight up and down ollie.
Okay.
Okay? That's right. You want to keep your shoulders almost parallel with the coping while you're in the air, okay? Because right when you pop, you're popping up, you're jumping up, right? And then you're going to start to transition by leaning your head in over your toes and pulling your knees up into your chest so you stay tucked. That way you can keep your knees up and have a longer time to avoid hanging up. Let's step it up. Hey, let's hit the transition time.
It's my favorite.
Here we are, 4.5 foot quarter pipe. And I want you to take note, I put these visual guidelines here for you. The big part of this for you is going to be to figure out how much speed you're gonna need, right? The lines are there and you'll know how to follow this path, but I want you to try to pay attention to how much speed you need so you don't go too high or don't go too far.
Okay.
Because your goal is to ollie that little gap in between, right? So I made it kind of easier for you because I've showed you the angle to take, but you need to determine your speed. We're gonna start super small and then we'll work our way up.
Sounds good.
Start over there at that drain. You know, just give it like 3 pushes, maybe 2. Hey, that's it. So that you could tell on that one, depending on your speed, you were leaned in too much, right? So you bailed in over the toes. And however you bail always tells you which way you were leaning.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, that's a good way to measure. So now this next time, don't lean in so much. Nice big deep breath, getting those feet set up, leaning that head in just a little bit. Good, that's it, that's it. Let me see another one of those. Really get those feet set up early, bending down, following your line. Good, and exaggerating your tuck into your landing. And that really smoothed that out. Because I can tell just from this slow speed, I can see visually like where, when you land, that force of your body weight comes down and your board almost wants to pause for a second, right? But then you really tuck down into that smooth pump and that's what saves you, gets that board moving again.
Feels good.
Now let's go a little bit higher now. Going faster into your ollie means you're gonna ollie a further distance. Getting those feet set, bending down, head in. Good. Way to exaggerate that. High five. All right, now I wanna see you do your ollie, bend down and into a knee slide. Got that? Good, perfect. Hey, that was a good kick out too. Notice that board went back and behind you, dude. Hey, how's this feel?
I like it a lot. The foot tip is massive. I feel like it's crucial, guys.
Let me show that one more time. Here's my typical riding position, and you can see my heels and toes are matching. You want to get that front foot back, kind of behind those second set of bolts, and then back foot on the tail. Okay, keeping your front foot more in riding position. You can see how my feet are staggered now. Back foot on the balls of my feet, heel up. My toes on my front foot come right to the edge of the board. That way I have some extra leverage to lean over my toes. See that? Because if I stand in typical ollie position, right when I go to lean over my toes, I have to step off my board. Right? Here's my backside ollie position. You can see how my back foot's raised up, heel up. That way I'm ready for that pop. And then I can land and still kind of lean over those toes and help me force that landing.
And you need that lean for transition.
Yeah, totally. Especially because like for a backside ollie, it's like a backside kick, you know you're coming back down that ramp. Go a little bit higher, okay? A little bit higher. Come on, Leighton. Woo! Yeah.
One more.
Oh! Ah. Woo. Hey.
I think it's just
That was awesome, dude. Nice try. So, did you get wheel bite?
I think I just put my board down like this.
See?
I didn't direct my foot.
Yeah, yep, that's probably what happened. Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I was talking about on that bank ramp, remember? Like if you don't match that curve, like the path the ball would take, if your board lands and it lands with those wheels being parallel with the coping, your board just stops.
I just learned, don't worry. Oh, man.
And the gravity's gonna take you right off. Good. All right, give it one more of those. Oh, almost. I'm gonna try one with you. You wanna film it?
Aye, sir.
So I'm gonna slow-mo this so you can see my feet and everything. Again, genuinely, thank you so much for letting me film this. It's gonna help a ton of people, dude, inspire people, which like, it makes me feel like we're doing our part to give back, you know, for everything skating's given us.
I guess if I can give one tip to everybody here, just one day at a time, dude. Every day, do your best, and next thing you know, you'll be skating how you wish you could skate.
That's right. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Leighton. Hey, good to see you, and I'll see you back here again.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
And remember, everybody, don't forget to ring that bell so you know when a new video comes out. I'm trying to make them every single week, and so far I've been pretty good with that. Remember to like this video. If you really learned something from this video, even anything, like this video so it spreads to more people. We need your help and your support to make this happen. So again, thank you so much for supporting us. Share this channel with your friends and let me know what you think. And I want to know what other videos you guys would like to see. So leave me a comment. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.